Hello, third graders. Welcome back to Writing with Miss Nazaripour. This week in writing, we're going to be returning to our poetry writing unit, and this is actually going to be the last week we get to read and write poems together. This whole week, we'll be learning different ways that we can both write poems as well as do a deep read of other people's poems. So for writing today, what you will need is your journal if you have it, or any piece of paper will do, and something to write with like a pencil, because you will be doing your own writing as well as a quick writing today. Today, we're going to specifically talk about onomatopoeia. Remember that onomatopoeia are those sound words that imitate different sounds that are made in the real world, like when a cat meows, we say meow, M-E-O-W, meow, to imitate the sound that Lulu just made. Did you hear her? All right, so get what you need and come on back and we'll write some poetry together. Okay, third graders, here's a chart I'll put in our Schoology page for you. This is a chart on different words that are onomatopoeias. They imitate a sound that you might hear in real life. Bzz, that's the sound a bee makes. Crack. Crack imitates the sound that something makes when it cracks. Moo. Who says that? The cow. Roof. Quack. The baby says wah. When you drink, you may slurp. A bell goes ding ding. Water goes drip or whoosh. A police siren may go woo woo woo. A swing or a piece of paper might go swish. You're going to hear that word in one of our poems today. This is the sound we make when we sleep. Splash, boing, splash, tom, ksh, replunk, bomb, crunch, crackle, boink, squish, ring, bam, swoosh, buzz. And the last one is ah. So these are words that imitate sounds that you would hear. And here's another chart that I will also put on our Schoology page. It's got words in it like boo and wee and pow and bang. All of these words like poof or zap, these words imitate a sound that you can hear in real life. What might go tick tock, tick tock? That's right, a clock. So here Okay, third graders, today I'm gonna share a poem called The Game with you. As I'm reading through it, I want you to close your eyes for the very first read and think about, what is this poem about? What is the author or the poet trying to get us to visualize? So go ahead and close your eyes while I read to you. It's called The Game. Ready? Listen for the onomatopoeia words and let them help you make a picture. Clap, clap. Stomp, stomp, swish, swish. This is the way we get through our games. The crowd shouts, yahoo! The ball soars through the air, then bounce, bounce, bounce. The audience holds its breath. Swish! The ball goes in. We win. Okay, third graders, what picture did you make in your mind? What visualization did you make as I read it? Go ahead and say it out loud. So in your visualization, what game were they watching? What game would you hear? Swish, swish. The ball goes in. We win. Yeah, that's definitely a basketball game. And you can see here in the picture that, that goes along with the poem, a basketball. What are some of the words that you heard that are onomatopoeias? I'm going to read it again, and you think about which words make the onomatopoeias. Which words are onomatopoeia that imitate real life sounds. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, swish, swish. This is the way we get through our games. The crowd shouts, yahoo! The ball soars through the air, then bounce, bounce, bounce. The audience holds its breath, swish. The ball goes in, we win. So which words did you hear that made a sound that would be like a sound that you heard in real life? How about these? Clap, clap. It's kind of, see how the word clap imitates the sound. And this one, stomp, stomp. It's imitating the sound that actual stomping makes. Swish, swish. Can you hear the ball going through the air? Or even the way that paper sounds? Swish, swish. And then when a basketball hits the ground, bounce, bounce, bounce. Swish through the air. So clap, stomp, swish, yahoo, that the crowd is screaming, bounce, and swish are all onomatopoeias. We're going to read another poem next called Open Hydrant, and you're going to help me find the onomatopoeia words. When you open it with that valve there, it will gush out water. Now this is traditionally supposed to be used for fire trucks. When they need to put out fires, they can connect to it with their hoses. However, some industrious people have figured out how to open them and play in the water that gushes out. So as I read this poem about the open hydrant, what I want you to do is close your eyes and make a picture. Then we'll read it a second time, searching for the onomatopoeia or those sound words. So go ahead, close your eyes. Tell me what you visualize. Water rushes up and gushes, cooling summer sizzle. In a sudden whoosh it rushes, not a little drizzle. First a hush and down it crashes, over curbs it swishes. Just a luscious waterfall for cooling city fishes. Okay, third graders, go ahead and tell me out loud like you were talking to me in class. What visualization did you make? What picture did you make in your head? Okay, third graders, now let's go through the poem and think about what words are the onomatopoeia, the words that imitate sounds that will help you make a visualization. Water rushes up and gushes. The word rush and gush are all both supposed to imitate the way water sounds when it comes up from the hydrant. Cooling summer sizzle. Sizzle is a word that shows heat. In a sudden whoosh, it rushes. Again, we have rushes, but whoosh is also a word like swish we heard before, but this time whoosh. That's the sound the water makes as it comes up. Not a little drizzle. Drizzle is also an onomatopoeia. First a hush, and down it crashes. Hush, crash. Over curbs it swishes. Just a luscious waterfall, cooling city fishes. So look at all of those words that the author used to really make this poem come alive and to help us hear what the people would hear as they switched on or opened that hydrant. All right, third grade, today what I would like for you to do is, the first thing is a quick write. So in your journals, turn to the next blank page and write down 10 things that make noise. I gave a couple examples and you can use the examples I gave. A cow says moo, or a superhero says zap when they're getting the bad guy. So if you want to use those two, you may, and then you just have to come up with 8 other things that make noise. Think about, what does a dog make? Think about, what does a cat make? What sounds does a clock make or a baby make that you could use in your poem? When you're done doing your quick write and you've gotten 10 things written down, that is only 1/2 of your job today. I'm also going to have you do some writing options. The first thing you can do is work on a poem you started last week. Add in sound words to a poem you already wrote is your second choice. And the last thing you can do is start a new poem. So third graders, the choice is yours. Go ahead and write down those 10 things on your quick write that make sound, and then write some new poetry today. Remember, writing time should be at least 20 to 25 minutes. All right, third graders, I cannot wait to read the poems you write today. Take care. Talk soon.